I keep joking that I'm on my 6th gap year from high school, and literally my only background and only educational training in drama is from Iona College with Mr. King and Mr. Coburn. So the skills that I learnt in drama have been absolutely vital to what I have been doing in the professional world. In Australia, there's not a lot of jobs for one specific skill. So if you want to work and if you want it to be your job, I would recommend having the toolkit of a few things. So I'm not just an actor, I'm not just a singer. I've just picked up the bass guitar, I dance a little bit, I do a lot of different genres. I don't just do rock and pop stuff, I also do musical theatre, and I recommend having a lot of tools in your toolkit. And that's one of the things Miss Keane taught me, is to not just focus on one thing. We learnt a whole different style, a whole heap of different styles of performance, and having a smorgasbord in your toolkit that you can kind of pull from. So yeah, that's my background in drama at Iona is my only qualifications in acting.
Big, tall, terrible giant at the door. A big, tall, terrible lady giant.
I didn't really do music or drama in my earlier years. I was very heavily sport-based, and I wanted to play cricket or rugby for Australia. And then in grade 10, my mates and I in the rugby team auditioned for the school musical at the time to meet some chicks and have a bit of a laugh. So I didn't join classroom music until grade 11, which was a bit controversial at the time, but I was thankful I had a lot of good mates around me, people like Andrew Niven and Mitch Goodall and Kevin Rowe, who were really clever. And I guess my biggest regret would be that I kind of relied on the fact that I had really clever mates, and I didn't know enough about music, and I didn't have that background. My parents didn't do it. So, and if I had spent the time just listening and learning when I had all these resources, I probably wouldn't be teaching myself a C major scale on the bass guitar at age 24. So.
Let your head down, hey, you gotta keep your head up, oh, and you can let your head down, hey, 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 on the rainbow.
If I had listened in instrumental music at Iona, I would have learnt how to play the guitar, but I stopped because I was silly. And then this audition came up for this show called Velvet, which is starring Marsha Hines, and it was for the role playing opposite Marsha. And in one song in the show, this character has to play the bloody ukulele. This is a song from the show. It's life going nowhere, somebody help me, yeah. Life going nowhere, 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 somebody help me, yeah. Whether you're a brother, whether you're a mother, I'm staying alive, staying alive. I feel the city breaking and everybody shaking. I'm staying alive, staying alive. Oh, 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 oh. Staying alive, staying alive. I was thinking about that on the way here today. Bands cost money. If you're paying for the band, it sucks. But if you're working as a muso in a band, in a theatre show, I guess, in any show, bands have a good union too, and they want people to work quickly and get the gig up in about 3 hours. Usually the minimum call is 3 hours. So if you can't read and you've got a completely new show, like these blokes that I'm meeting tomorrow, the drummer and the bass guitarist in my band, I prefer working with musos, but if you're going to be a muso, I'd highly recommend learning to read if you want to be a session muso or whatever, or be very, very, very familiar with your instrument, because it's time is money in that sense.